Alex Beer Reviews, back again with another episode of As the Beer Swirls. I'm Dan.
I'm Mike. Dan, what is this zoomed-in beer we're about to imbibe?
I just wanted to appreciate
That's a pretty label.
A little origami, just boat. It's got like a little...
It's serene.
like a boxer in it.
That label is serene.
Yeah.
It's calming me down.
It's pretty crazy. So this is a beer from the Elder Pine Brewing and Blending Co.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, Elder Pine Brewing and Blending.
A limited offering?
So this is their Cognitive Reflections, and this is a classic Belgian-Style Witbier. And this beer is... Where are they based out of? Gaithersburg, Maryland. Where do we get this beer, Mike?
We got this beer from good pal and viewer of the channel, Ryan. He sent us a great box of beer, and this was in there, and it was, if I recall correctly, right off the bat, one I was very excited to drink. Label-wise, the way it sounded.
Right.
I'm amped up.
So yeah, 5% ABV. This is a classic Belgian-Style Witbier.
All that for
Why don't you crack her
5%
open?
beer.
No date, but...
Did you read all this nonsense on here? With the brewed with orange peel and coriander?
No.
Dang.
There's no date for this one.
You didn't put that on the paper?
No, I don't know if it... Must be on there or something. Does it matter? It's a Witbier.
It's a Witbier, I'm sure.
I mean, dates matter. But...
Sometimes. Man, what a great label. It's probably one of the best labels I've seen this year.
I still cannot wait till I edit this video to see
How it looks.
if how slow that zoom out is because we're recording and it's got that like just like lag from the network of trying to get to do it. If we're not recording, it just freaking does it really quick. So
This is the dirtiest glass.
sorry if you had to wait for that zoom out and it being choppy. I could probably zoom it up, but that requires a lot of...
It's fine. I did the pours. It's fine.
No. It's...
I got it.
You want some of mine?
No, I don't. I'm good.
I want to give you some.
No.
No, because I want room for my nose.
All right. Perfect.
Yeah, now you have more.
That is a very pleasantly hazy, kind of lemony gold.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's very nice looking. Yeah, show me yours. Mine's garbage. I'm sorry, Ryan.
That's so nice.
Jeez.
You're still battling that thing, huh?
This poor glass. I gotta use it more. It looks fantastic. Like, you're about to get a secret smell.
I can smell it. The wind's a waft.
You're getting a little bumpy road brew smell?
Hold on. Let's see if I can smell it on the other side of your head.
I just smell your musky scent. Let's get a whiff. Oh.
Horse blanket.
Big time. Hay.
Glue.
Dead horses.
More glue.
Cars.
Kentucky Derby.
Big hats.
Wes Welker.
Spaceships.
Tom Brady.
Future. That is a...
Very bright.
Wow.
Very kind of spicy, floral-esque. Like, it wants to be like its cousin, the Heffy.
Yes.
But it says,
I agree.
You know what? I'm going to come in a little lighter with it. A little more subtle, a little bit more crisp, a little bit more, like, just crackly.
It wants to, like, table beer. Like...
Oh, yeah.
5%,
right?
5%. Yeah. It's basically table beer.
I want to dive into this.
It's very... there's a nice lemon zest in there, too, with that blanket. Ryan, thank you.
We should do the hopped up beer review thing.
Okay.
I do. Cheers, mates. Put a beer in our face. But they drink the beer right away. I wish we could do that. It was so nice doing a beer review.
You did mention
I didn't have to wait for the sip.
I'm sorry I've shackled you.
Yeah, you have.
You know, I'm the problem. All right, let's dive in. Cheers.
Keep in mind, we don't do these styles often, which I'm glad that he sent this. Test the palate. This would have been a great mystery beer, just saying.
I think I would have guessed, like, Heffy, like, off the bat.
Probably. And you would have been so wrong.
So wrong. And he would have guessed it, too.
I would have said Witbier. Have you had a Witbier, classic Witbier? Is this like a New England inspired wit beer? So that's classic Belgian style. If this is what a wit beer is supposed to be, I like it. It's fruity.
That's what I was just thinking about.
It's got that slight banana thing, but it's way more fruity.
But everything is so much. It's dialed down. It's not that like harsh in your face style like the whites and whatnot. Like
I'm still getting that thing though, like that white wax.
That Belgian white like.
I always say. I associate it, like, I'm getting a little, like, beeswax, like honey.
Yeah, okay, that sweetness in there. Yeah, I get it. Like, drizzled over the hay. Oh, I wanted to like this beer so much, but it's still
really?
It's
you
not
don't like
hitting
it?
for me. It's good, but it's not hitting for me. There's a nice...
I think this is perfect on a nice day like this.
There's still a pleasant lemony zest to it over that, like, yeasty kind of... grassy hay, horse blanket, whatever you want to call it.
Get back on my side of the table, where it's still pleasant. It's being unpleasant. It's a good beer. Enjoy it. 5. I'm just joking.
Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, as far as this style goes, it's one of the better ones I've had.
I'll give this a 4.3 or 4.25. No, 4.3. I'm sticking with that 4.3. I really enjoy this because this is you know what this is? This is my gateway into like Belgian beers and like Heffies and stuff.
I will agree with you there. This is a very good entry Belgian beer.
Oh, this is really good. I just love how effervescent it is.
It's very floral. Like but it's really nice.
To me, it's very fruity. Like getting a nice lemon, lime, just a little like orange. A little like pink starburst.
As it's opening up, like the floral and the lemony notes are really kind of dancing together. I think the horse blanket is kind of dying down too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And it's got this sweet kind of twitchy tang to it. Mm-hmm. Right at the tip of the tongue. Tip of the tongue. Tip of the tongue.
It's far from the worst of this style.
It's a crusher for me. What are you rating it?
I'll give it a 3.9.
Okay. I mean, is it the style? What's up in the score?
Let me change it. Let me. This is a good candidate for. I'm giving it a 3.9. I think for what it is, I think it's a 4.5. 4.5 all day. I think it's a well-made beer. I think, like, especially with the entry level aspect, the way it kind of settles in, it balances out. If you're looking to get into this style, or you've had this style and it's one of your favorite styles, look into this beer. Yeah. Great beer. It's still this. It's just not for me.
Okay, that's fine. All right, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, FLX Beer Reviews, my Untappd, Mike's Untappd. Ryan, I appreciate you sending.
Thank you, Ryan.
Not an IPA.
Yeah, this was fantastic to try.
Yeah, definitely.
I love it when we can get into these.
Just wrap it up next time. Make it a mystery beer.
Sure.
No, I really think this would have been a great wild card.
I would have grabbed this off the shelf on the label art alone. Like, even though it was a style I didn't like, I'd be like, man, that label's cool. I'm going to try it.
See, this is a nice change of pace beer for me, though.
Very much. I completely agree. I
there's the origami birds on there.
I would like to try more from this brewery. Like, if they're making this style,
I want to know what this blending is about. Brewing and blending?
What are you blending? What's going on over there?
You making booze over there? You making cuvées? Cuvée.
Maybe they're making, like, sauces and other things over there. Maybe it's not just beer.
I mean, could be. I mean, maybe they're blending whiskeys and stuff.
Yeah, look into this brewery.
What's it like? Let's see what happens when we take pickle juice and a Heffy and mix them together.
Maybe we're making them more glamorous than they actually are. They're just pouring dregs of things in there, like, I don't know, we got this leftover gardenias, like, juice, and we'll mix it with this leftover pineapple puree. It's a beer. Did we just completely sully the brewery?
I'm not just.
They're like, we're beauty and blending.
Dude, in my mind, I'm still picturing, like, this, like, big, huge, like, Hodor kind of guy.
Okay.
And all they have him do all day. What?
Hagrid?
Hodor.
Yeah, and Hagrid.
Game of Thrones. Hodor.
And Harry Potter. They're hanging out. They got a brewery and a blender.
Oh, you can't cross the streams like that.
You can absolutely cross
Game of Thrones or Harry Potter.
These swords are crossed. I've crossed them.
Anyways, they got him in the back, and they just got him with, like, just the biggest vat of pickle juice. And they just come along and ladle it, and he just ladles it into each bottle of the Heffy.
Hagrid's, like, dumping little spices that he's concocted out in his garden. That's what I imagine this beer is. I like it more now.
Then they got another guy in the back just shimming off shavings off a horse hoof.
A horse hoof. It's a hippogriff hoof. That's what this beer tastes like. It tastes like hippogriff hoof.
All right. We're going to go. Yeah.
Probably for the best.
I'm going to press end pretty soon.
Okay. Thanks, Ryan. We really appreciate this. Thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers.
Right, cheers. When do you think I should press end?
Whatever you want. Do you need to zoom a couple more times? What?